It is National Disability Employment Awareness Month, at least for another couple of days. It's a time for some of those who need help most to receive it, sometimes from unexpected places and people. News 2's Katie Turner tells us about a man who had to hit his lowest point before he was able to get back on his feet.
He found rock bottom on Meeting Street. Anthony Green's life came to a screeching halt.
I just couldn't bring myself to tell my mother I was homeless. So I would pay a guy $10 just to grab my mattress and save me a spot on the floor.
The Navy veteran struggling with his recent diagnosis, bipolar disorder.
That was some scary times down on Meeting Street sleeping. It was, just my meager belongings. I used that as my pillow.
He was desperate for a second chance. Then Palmetto Goodwill reached out a hand.
We are the largest employer of professionals with disabilities in the state of South Carolina.
This is a side of Goodwill not often talked about.
You and I, we can find work anywhere, but a person with a disability can't. They're not always given that opportunity or that chance.
It's called the Ability One program. They've employed roughly 400 people in South Carolina.
Hey, girl.
With jobs in food service, janitorial, mailrooms, the list goes on.
I took the job as a food service worker.
He just had that drive and determination that you just knew.
I subsequently moved to cook, then supervisor.
He was very, very, very excited about becoming a supervisor.
Then moved to the janitorial site as assistant project manager, and now I'm a project manager.
Paula Jenkins refers to Anthony as one of her baby birds.
But I have so many baby birds.
She knew it was only a matter of time before he'd leave the nest.
And I used to tell him back in the day, I can see you one day you're going to be doing my job. And he was like, nah, Miss Paula, no. But he's now a project manager.
This is crazy to tell you. I like being first.
Nearly 7 years later, Anthony has a bird's nest of his own.
When they do hear my story, they go, oh, Mr. Tony, really? I'm like, yeah, I'm just like you.
On Capitol Hill, he advocates alongside Goodwill for people with disabilities.
I can't say how grateful I am.
Fighting for more stories like his own, with a happy ending.
Married my wife, who works at the VA, and we just bought our first house. What Goodwill has done for me and my family has just been totally awesome.
In Charleston, I'm Katie Turner. Count on 2.